The community team of the season voting will be starting on Sunday, and today I'm going to be looking at my predictions before the voting cards are released. I'll probably do this very late, so make sure you watch this video as soon as possible. Last time it was on the 23rd of April. Players are decided by a vote on EA's website. All the players in this vote will only have a max of one performance-based special card in the game already, so that limits out quite a lot of players. These are the teams we've had in previous years, some insane cards like Valverde, Wan-Bissaka last year, and also the year before we had a lot of insane cards with very good stats. And this is the official card design. I did make these cards with a different one because this one wasn't available. Maxwell Cornet could well and truly be in this community team of the season. He's only had one inform and a rule breakers, which doesn't correlate to performance based. He's been superb for Burnley this season. He's scored so many crucial goals for them, and he's been performing very consistently for them, so he definitely deserves the team of the season, and he could be included in this community team of the season. Tammy Abraham could well and truly also be in this community team of the season. EA may decide to save him for the Serie A team of the season because his card is going to be very good. He has been amazing for Roma. He's been one of the top strikers, not just in the Serie A, but in Europe this season. His card could be pretty good. His foot birthday was very good, but hopefully EA make him at least 4-star, because he won't have his 5-star skills like he has on his foot birthday card. Dimitri Payet may be a controversial one because I don't really watch the League One, but I've seen some of his performances this season, and he has been very good for Marseille. I'm not sure about domestically, but in European competition, he's been very good for them. I've watched some of the games he's been in, but this may be a one where he just gets voted in by a lot of people on the community. Because this is a community vote, some people may get in who may not deserve it as much as others, but Payet would be a decent card for your League One teams. Tomori would be absolutely incredible if he got in the community team of the season. He's been very solid for AC Milan when I've watched him, and looking at his stats this season, he's only had a once to watch card this FIFA, so he could well and truly be in this community team of the season. And with the pace on this card and the links, this would be an incredible card and a very expensive one. Araujo has been amazing for Barcelona this season, which is why he definitely deserves to be in the team of the season, but the community team of the season could be perfect for him because he is a fan favourite. I've seen so many people talk about him this season. He could be voted in, and if he's in the voting, I think he will get in the community team of the season. To be fair, Terrier is one of these guys that EA might just put in because I don't think he's going to be that popular if he gets in the voting. He definitely deserves it though. If you look at the stats, he's one of the top scorers in the League One, I think. Maybe second or third, I'm not too sure, but he'll probably be saved for the League One team of the season looking back at this. But EA don't actually give everyone who's most voted in this community team of the season. They balance it out, of course. Despite Everton being so bad this season, Demarai Gray has been a bright spot for them and has saved them a lot of games this season. After his return for the Premier League for £1 million, he has been superb for Everton, and he is a fan favourite with Evertonians, which is why he could be voted into the community team of the season. To balance the team out, to make sure not everyone is insane and overpowered, Morelos could be a decent card to be in the community team of the season. He would be very cheap, of course, because his links, no one's really going to use him that much unless you're a Rangers fan. Jose Sarr has been one of the top keepers in the Premier League this season, and a lot of people like this guy and rate him highly in real life, which is why he could be included in the community team of the season. Nunez would be a cool card to be in this community team of the season. I know not a lot of people would use him, but he is a fan favourite. A lot of people rate this guy highly in real life, and he has been very good for Benfica, not just domestically, but also in the UEFA Champions League for Benfica as well. Martin Odegaard has been superb for Arsenal this season. This may be a little biased because I'm an Arsenal fan, of course, but Odegaard has been very good for us this season. He's one of the only Arsenal players who's been superb this year, but has only managed to get one performance-based card in one inform card, and that wasn't even for Arsenal. If he was in the community team of the season voting, I think a lot of people would vote for him. A lot of people have seen Jacob Ramsey's season this season and have thought he is a future star, and I agree. He has been very good for Aston Villa this season. I'm not going to lie, the card he'd get would have to have a major boost from his silver card to be usable. This was being generous as well, and looking at the card, it wouldn't be good at all. It would probably just be SBC fodder. But he is a fan favourite. A lot of people rate this guy, and because he's English, he's got even more fans across England, so I think he could be voted in. Carlos Vela always seems to get into the team of the season, whether it's MLS team of the season, but he could also be in the community team of the season. He is a very popular player. He's played at a lot of clubs in his career, I think, including the Premier League for Arsenal as well. I think his stats are very good in the MLS this season. I never watched the MLS, so I'm not too sure, but he always seems to get in the team of the season, so it seems inevitable. Jeremy Frimpong is a perfect card to be in the community team of the season. This guy has a ton of fans across the FIFA community as well, of course, but he has been very good in the Bundesliga this season. I've seen his stats and his match ratings, and they're very solid, so he could well and truly be in this community team of the season. And what a card this would be to link to your Dutch players as well as Bundesliga players. Leon links are very popular this FIFA, and Emerson is also Italian. Those are ideal links to have in your teams, which is why I think if he was in the voting, he could be voted as a community team of the season player. I think he's been very good for Lyon this season. I haven't checked too much about his stats, but I've seen that he has been pretty good to get into a team of the season. Whether that's League One or community, I'm not too sure, but I think it would more likely be community team of the season. Unfortunately, me being me, I realised that I'm doing this video very last minute, and team of the season community players that are in the voting are being leaked already by leakers. As you can see, Wilfried Zaha is up in the voting, and he could probably get into this community team of the season. He always seems to get in no matter what. Fred is a very surprising one. A lot of people didn't think he'd be in, but he has been decent for Man U as of recently, and I think he will get into the community team of the season because he's a very popular card in FIFA as well. Luis Suarez is a very surprising one to be in the community team of the season. He always seems to be in the league team of the seasons, never the community, but that will be a very good card if it's released. Adeyemi has been robbed of so many special cards this FIFA. I've put him in so many prediction videos, but he will finally, I think, be getting his first proper special card in this community team of the season. Parejo could be a decent card if he's boosted well enough. He does have a rule breakers, which makes me think he will be usable with his pace already upgraded very highly, and that could be a decent card for your La Liga teams if he comes out. Let me know down below if you agree with my predictions though, who you'd want to see from these predictions as well. Comment that down below in the comments. But that is going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry for doing this so last minute. I should have done this before, but it's been Footmaster, and I'm out. Peace.